Hi, I'm Robert,
I'm Julie.
and this is the end of our summer session for TLC, Level 1, Class 5. So we did some review of a couple moves, mostly the tuck turn, but we also talked about some other fundamentals as well. So the first thing we talked about is tension for leads and follows, mostly for leads. So we started in open position, and we talked about negative versus positive tension. So Lindy Hop has about a lot of negative tension, where I'm not pressing against my partner, we're actually kind of in a pressure we're opposed to each other. So we did an exercise where pike, and you lean back, make sure you can feel that tension amongst your fingertips, and then build positive tension by leaning in and feeling your partner's knuckles against the palm of your hand. So you go out and in. And it's important not to do this in isolation, but whenever we let go, we can stay upright. We're in charge of our own body.
So your weight is right over your legs and your knees are bent a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And
that's all.
Something else. Oh, and so then what we did to build on this was a rock step exercise. So by keeping it quiet, I can have Julie do a rock step kind of whenever I need. And the important thing is, just like instead of moving like a piston and forcing Julie to take a step, I'm just working on negative to positive tension, negative, positive, negative, positive. And it's a real easy way to communicate to my partner without being too loud, like the bus.
And I'm just hearing this with the wrists. You can notice that our arms themselves aren't moving that much, but there's a little bit of this tension here in the hands.
Yeah. So that's most of what we talked about for tension. We talked about some follow stuff too.
We talked about momentum for follows and how even if you don't know what's coming next, like you never will because it's Lindy Hop, you need to just be able to keep your footwork and being in control of your weight, but keep that momentum going. So if I haven't heard otherwise from Robert, I'm just going to keep moving in the direction that he's started.
Yeah, so ba ba do ba da do ba da do ba da do ba da ba ba. So I'm not sort of hinting at Julie to move that direction. It's just the absence of my lead, right?
And so he can lead that all night long, and we can go backwards around the room, or at some point he can stop with a rock step.
Yep. So you can do da ba da do ba da do ba da. Right.
Great. Yep.
Good. So that's good. It helps. Those both help both partners. So if I'm able to work on my tension and keep it quiet, I'm not exhausting Julie's arm. I'm reducing the risk of injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when that hand is low, I expect that something normal is going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we integrated those two by doing tuck turn, revisiting it. So it's rock, step, triple together, triple out. And if we do it this way, and a rock, step, triple step. Okay. And that all happens with tension. So I'm not steering a lot, I'm just providing a break or a shift in tension to lead my partner out. And then the last thing we did are kick steps. So bop, 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 into a tuck turn.
And something that's really important is that Robert's hand was really quiet during the kick steps. So I expected this to go on for a long time, and then the signal that something was going to change was when that hand came up, and then I can do my tuck turn.
Yeah. So that was what we talked about. It was really about putting these principles into context of the stuff that we've covered previously. So next week on the 19th, we're starting all over. Level 1 and 2 are rebooting. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll see you there.
Bye, guys.